Welcome, physics students. Mr. Steinerson here. I want to take you through one of the key ideas with vectors. We all know that vectors have sides, like a horizontal and a vertical component. They add up to make a resultant, like you see here, the x and the y come together to make a 15. But it's really important to go the reverse. So a lot of times in physics, they're going to give you what the vector is, like in this case, 15 meters, and an angle that is at the direction. So I know this is a vector because it has a magnitude and a direction. I'm going to be asked to resolve this, or in other words, find the components mathematically, determining the x and the vertical components of this vector, knowing just the hypotenuse, which is 15, and the angle. So if you remember in math, we have a really powerful tool called SOHCAHTOA that is the relationship between an opposite side or an adjacent side in the hypotenuse, or the opposite and the adjacent sides. These ratios are what we're going to be using to figure out our missing components. So I'd like you in this worksheet to review that, and the whole goal is for you to take a resultant vector like 15 meters, add an angle, and break it into its x component and its y component. So in this case, the x component, we're going to solve that first, knowing that we're solving for an adjacent side. X is adjacent to my angle, and I'm going to then take the cosine of 25 degrees, which is equal to the adjacent over the hypotenuse, so x over 15. Solving for x takes 15 times the cosine 25. Now, you have to be really careful. Set your calculator to degrees. If it's not in degrees, you may get a wrong answer, so double check that. And then to find the y component, we're going to use sine, because y is opposite my 25-degree angle, so I know I'm going to use the sine function, which is opposite over hypotenuse. Same idea, solving for y, the opposite side, I'm going to take 15 times the sine of 25 degrees, think degree mode, and I get 6.34. I want you to do the same thing on the other ones. Make sure you double check your work with the key provided. Thank you, and have a great day.